Hello, YouTube. Thanks for coming out. I see we have an Opal Dragon here in the chat, and Tom. Hey, how you doing, man? Nice to see you guys on time. Sorry if don't seem quite as energetic as would be normal. Afraid I've got a bit of a cold, which is still affecting my voice. I did my best to get over it over the weekend, and it didn't quite work. So if I sound different, you now know why. Not that I actually mind very much, but yeah, we'll get there somehow. Alrighty then. So we've got some fun stuff coming up today, and yes, folks, you read the description correctly. If you want the links and shit, you're going to have to refresh your page because tired squirrels in the middle of the night didn't do that very well. No, it's not the kofefe, although I'd rather have that than, I don't know, some unpronounceable line of gibberish. And no, I don't. And no, the situation doesn't involve the coof either. I don't actually have a special meme for you guys today, but that's okay. I don't necessarily need one. Let's do that since I won't actually need that for a while. And where did I hide? Okay, so I have two games listed today. We have Observer System Redux. We've played Observer before, and I don't expect to see it go a lot differently. But they have updated it, and apparently they've added some new content and stuff. I certainly hope it wouldn't be cancer, but I don't have all the symptoms of cancer, so screw that too. Although I am planning on submitting myself for a cancer screening at some point in the near future. Don't want to think about it. Gonna have to anyway because I have children, and I'm pretty sure they'd like me to still be breathing so that I can watch them graduate from high school. All right. The other one is the one we're gonna start. We're gonna start in on, and I'm gonna push this through. I'm just gonna push this up here. Turn on the auto detect. Because that will be a required element. I can't do this without you guys being able to see it. Unlike most games, this one here took me nearly an hour to get set up properly for streaming, and then I realized some other shit was going on. And we're gonna have a conversation about that. We may actually play a little bit of this game if I'm feeling the urge. Which, at this point, is not impossible, but damned unlikely. I do have a controller connected. I could use one. I choose not to at this time. But then I don't actually need a controller to do what I'm going to do. You'll love this. It'll be great. Alright, everybody can see what I've got going on right now. This is, of course, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. This game was provided to me for free, along with a CPU that I purchased. I did not get this directly from the publisher. It's an AMD reward, because I bought a Ryzen 7. Okay, anybody that has that means that I have no dog in the race as far as being beholden being even potentially beholden in any way to Ubisoft. I don't like Ubisoft in the first place, and had it not arrived here free, I would not have obtained this game. Period. Every Assassin's Creed game that I only ever paid for one set of for a small pack of Assassin's Creed games, and they were Assassin's Creed 1, Assassin's Creed 2, and Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, that came in a kit that I gave $6 for on the PS3, which should tell you a few things. Now, I have actually gotten in and played this game, but this isn't where we're actually going with this. I want to show you something. And I had a go some years ago at Square Enix for the same behavior. And this is where it starts. Okay. Everybody can see we have the thing called we have these little runic H things. They are Helix credits according to the thing in the upper left hand corner. This is material that some of this material is cosmetic. Other parts absolutely have game benefits. Bits of armor and weapons and stuff. Okay. This one here is where I'm going to center it. And I need to do this. Okay, so you have map packs. And these map packs add filters to your game that show you where things are, which would make your path through the game much more efficient. And you're much less likely to not get to things. Okay. So what the hell is up with this shit? Somebody fucking explain this to me. Like you don't have enough of our money for the people that actually bought the game, especially the people that bought the really super fun editions. They don't get any Helix credits either. So all of the stuff that is in this store, you must pay extra for. So so what do Helix credits cost? Well. Welcome to my lair. Okay, if I want just that map pack, I will be paying $10. I'll be paying $10 for that thing. There is a bunch of stuff in here, and at $50 for 6,600, you actually need to buy everything, to buy all of the little bits. You will actually need almost 30,000 points. So that's $250 to buy the bundles that include that have all the things. Okay, we give you $60 for the game, or anywhere up to actually I think it's 130 for the game, and then you must buy and then to get all of the things that go with it, you must buy Helix. And no, you cannot grind for Helix. It is not possible. You either give them all the monies, just empty your wallet and just fucking hand over your wallet. You cannot grind for Helix. It is not obtainable in game in any way, shape, or form. This is a thing that I might be wrong about, but I don't think I am. It has never been a thing before. Do I want to give them $250K or $250? No, I don't. And in fact, the idea that they put this shit in here and in some cases we're not just talking about that. We're talking about actual UI elements being made available. What the fuck are you doing here, Ubisoft? Explain this to me. Why must you have all the money? Are you telling EA that it must hold your wine bottle because you're French and you don't drink beer? No, it must be wine. Preferably expensive wine, but apparently, if you need $250 extra out of a game somebody may have paid up to $150 for, what do you need that kind of money for? Why? Why is this important to you? Because you have a bottom line that you must maintain, and these kinds of transactions actually pad that bottom line. In my opinion, you don't deserve any of it. Because the gameplay that I have seen thus far, and I will admit I didn't spend a lot of time on this game, doesn't actually support your need for that kind of money. Why must you have why must you have anywhere up to, what is it, almost $500, $450, give or take a little bit, depending on where you come from? Why must you have that kind of money for one game? Did you spend too much on development? Because if you did, you should really stop doing that. Seriously, don't do that. Okay? Scale it back a little bit. Not to mention that the walk between one event and another event is more than a little excessive. I stopped playing this game about half an hour, 45 minutes in, because you managed to stretch out the better part of a kilometer just over there. And there was exactly one enemy between me and the place that I started and the thing almost a kilometer away. One enemy. Just one. Okay, so what we have is an Assassin's Creed game, or reported Assassin's Creed game, based on Viking mythology that somehow or another they managed to screw up, at least some, because I've been hearing about that quite a lot, and you managed to make it completely derivative of the last 5 Assassin's Creed games, with the exception of Black Flag. Because Black Flag was a pirate simulator, not an Assassin's Creed game. You know what, Tom? I've actually played Witcher 3, or at least bits of it. And if memory serves, I wasn't the one that paid for it. Somebody else sent me the copy with the season pass and everything intact. I got everything. The same was true of Assassin's Creed, or of Fallout 4, and I'm pretty sure it was the same guy that did it. Not 100% sure. I should probably talk to that guy again at some point in the near future. But why do you do this? Why is this a thing? Okay. Here's one. 2,000 credits. You get a pack with a raven skin, some armor, some weapons. And this doesn't include you being able to draugerize your boat. Okay. Helmet. There's actually, if you can get all 5 parts of the set, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right there on the right hand side, you get increases to speed and stun, and you can increase your attack when hitting a poisoned enemy. Well, great. Absolutely fucking brilliant. These are in-game effects. These are in-game effects that that can make all the difference. Oh, and a mount. And an extra raven. There's a weapon. There's a shield. Okay. Why is this a thing? How is this a fucking thing? Of course, we don't talk about Ubisoft and their abuse of the word iconic. I don't think they know what that... They keep using this word, and I do not think it means what they think it means. Let's go with this. Here, let's see. We got some gear sets. These aren't as expensive individually. The Valkyrie set actually looks kind of cool. Go with the Berserker set. If this was purely cosmetic, then maybe I'd let them get away with it. But no, this has again in-game effects, and chances are I wouldn't let them get away with it anyway. This is bullshit. And yes, Thomas, it's because people will pay for it, and those people are idiots. And if you don't like, and if you don't like being referred to as an idiot, let me make this perfectly clear to you, right there. Hello, Kitty Cat. If your opinion is that I'm being an asshole, then I don't give a shit. I have not a single solitary fuck to give you. But it took me more than an hour to get this thing set up so it could actually be streamed at some frame rate. We have a little benchmarking program too. Check this shit out. We have the fun loading screen too, by the way. You see, yeah, no, and that's actually part of the problem. Yes, by the way, I can clicky and make him do all the and make this poor bastard do all the things. Well, that's the I think that's the female one. You guys can see the frame rates on medium. The frame rates on low are really not that much better. And it's jamming and this is actually jamming my video card hard. I can't get to 60 frames a second, at least not for the most part on this game. It's just not possible. Yes, I can complain here because I can rant all fucking day about just how retarded Ubisoft is being, and people will sit here and listen to it. Why? Because I actually have a valid criticism here. Oh, it's only cosmetic. Bullshit, it's only cosmetic, bitch. By the way, I don't like being the stream boss. Somebody needs to help. Someone needs to fix it. The way to fix it's the lower left-hand corner. Thank you for your Thank you in advance for your cooperation. Ooh, that's actually a high point. I'm impressed. Not. I don't give a shit about a blue check mark. Blue check mark just makes me look like an ass. Blue check mark just makes me look like an ass. By the way, I tried that in full screen mode. It was even worse. So, so who wants to see the actual game? Okay, Y in the chat if you want to see. F in the chat if you wish to pay respects and tell it to fuck off. Well, F would actually be for fuck off. I only have one vote. I need at least 2 more. Come on, guys. You can do this. What I believe that one actually has to apply to get a blue check mark. You have to ask for a blue check mark. It's like, what the fuck? Viking Simulator uploading. Ha 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 ha. That actually doesn't even make a very good Viking Simulator, to be honest. At least show us a few minutes. That's actually a request. You okay with a few minutes there, Opal?
Yeah, I'll live.
Okay.
Maybe I can go get something goodies. I can go make myself some goodies. I'll only mention that you're not sharing a screen with me after you finish demoing it.
There you go, Mr. Dragon. Because you're talking shit now. Yes, I realize the previous autosaves will be deleted. Explorer is the default. Feedback on world map opportunities and regular information on the compass. Or you can just say, fuck it, and we don't want any of that shit. We're going to go for the easy versions, because why the hell not? The funny part is there's actually extra settings for you know, one-hit assassinations and such.
Silence, you children of gods, and heed my tale of time's beginning. All was dark. There was no sand. There was no sea. No earth. Or sky. No grass. Nor wind. Till fire met ice in the gasping void. And from this screen came the giant Ymir, first of all beings.
Ymir!
Proud Ymir, cruelly killed, yet from whose bones and blood and brains the world was made.
Ooh.
The world you walk and war upon.
Gimme, 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 or you're racist. I think there should be an A in there, a particle A.
There you are.
Young Ivor, hello, little man. How are you today? Because, of course, these things must be absolutely tragic. I'd be willing to bet I'd be willing to bet that you actually have to be stupid in advance of achieving a blue check mark.
Did you find the ring? No, for our little plan. You see us talking, quiet as a woodmouse, and surprise him with our gift. You hold it out like this, you look him in the eyes, and you say, "Styrbjörn King." May our clans be forever bonded in friendship and in love. Think you can do that for me? Good. Tonight, you will be the court that unite our people. I'm so proud of you, Ava.
That is a burly dude.
Get up, Olaf. Stay lucid, friend. My sword is called Green. I'm ready to fight.
So nice having all of these hearty folk in our home.
Okay.
Oh, no drink in your fist? Come on, I'll find you
I
something.
can't. I have a tribute for your father.
Oh, what a piece. That must be worth 2 sturdy longshins. Give it here. I'll pass it on.
My father asked me, Sigurd.
Suit yourself.
One hopes it would not be contagious. It's an Ass Creek game, Tom. Of course something's going to go horrifyingly wrong. I'm going to skip that bit.
So, you have the ring? Good. This was worn by your grandfather in the battle on the Northern Way.
Mother,
Yes.
can we show Sigurd the canstones we stacked yesterday?
That's a good idea. We'll do that in the morning. First light. Now go. You have a gift to deliver.
King, may our clans be forever bonded in friendship and love.
Thank you, Eivor. Now and forever, I am pledged to you.
Hearken well in Hall of Kings. On ocean steed, my words gain wings.
This is going to end badly.
Speed the north will bring. Noble deeds they're gonna sing. The brave men slain Valkyria ways. Rewards for strain to Valhalla takes. And horns resound the mighty horn. For those who fight! For those who fight! Ready yourselves, men! Not you, Peter. Not just yet.
Not ready to be a warrior, little man? Of course you're not, because you're like 6.
It is foretold. The curtains are raised. Nothing is true until it is severed from the branches of Yggdrasil.
Alright. Please note, these guys are actually wearing Roman armor. That is definitely a Roman armor pattern. And the chopping you're seeing is actually the game doing that. It did that to me. It did it to me last night too.
Nice. Right. Go.
Does not have the strength to grab a longsword properly. And yet now the boy has his first kill.
Let's end this bloodshed.
Speak to Valhalla. Sigurd, take the horse.
All right, wait here.
By the way, it's the UST Trojans. Nah, actually what goes on here, this is considered the height of dishonor, believe it or not.
Accept your fate, die a coward here before your people, and I will spare the rest.
You lie.
My love, do not listen.
If I give my life, will you spare my clan?
No.
My word.
His word's already worth nothing.
Aaron. No, Aaron. Pick up your axe.
Now watch this, folks. We have a raven flying overhead. Poor horsey. I actually feel bad for the horse dying in this game because that's just a thing. The horse gave it. That pile of pixels that's supposed to be a horse gave its life for this game. Too many polygons. Eivor shouldn't have. Oh, ow. And now for the questions. This glitching you're seeing here is actually a valid part of the game. It's there on purpose. They did this shit on purpose.
What the hell is that? I'm seeing two different data streams overlapped in the same DNA. Not sure why.
Fix this or pull me out.
I can parse the streams with a filter. Hold on. Okay, we're good. Are we? I don't know what happened, but I can work around it. You'll have to pick a stream to keep things stable. There's a third option, too. I can let the Animus modulate your identity based on signal strength. It's up to you.
Okay. You can change it. It can actually change you from male to female mid-game. You can be strictly female or strictly male. You get to pick. Yeah. What the fuck? Are there two of them? Somehow I don't think so. Now I actually had a look at the female version last night. I'll let you guys decide. Where are you out there, dragon? Where is dragon? Where is dragon? Hey, dragon, come here.
I'm getting smackos while you play Ice White.
Yeah, male, female, or switch back and forth.
I could care less.
Yeah, what if you identify as a horse drowning in icy water? Well, guess you can do what you like. Eivor is expected to be human because horses aren't Vikings. Oh, and believe it or not, you can swap back. You can actually change it. If you want to stick with one, you can change it later. I want to know how that actually works. Yeah, too bad it's not a seahorse. Indeed. Alright. Wow. This thing is seriously choppy. What's up with that? Aside from the fact it's using a fuck ton of RAM. This game is using a serious amount of RAM. Since it's changeable later, we'll start with the female one.
Push ahead to a time where these streams are more synchronized.
Really? So we're gonna jump in. If you've been watching the earlier, if you've been playing the earlier Assassin's Creed games, we actually have it's originally supposed to be a sci-fi where you're actually moving backwards in time because you share DNA with some idiot in the past.
Do I warm your loins? You remember this? Ah, your father's axe. The weapon of a coward. A scorned snake. Ah, few things would please me more than to kill with this blade. But I know you would defy me to the death, fighting for a glorious end. That I will not allow. You will live your final days enthralled as a slave, humiliated. Your death will be a lonely one.
And you're an ass.
Kill the rest of our crew! Make them suffer! Abel Wolfkiss is no more! That name is dead to this world!
You will be worth your weight in silver. Pull the shit.
Oh, there's our raven friend.
You move, and I take your eyes, you hear me?
Wind's blowing from the south.
We can tack north, then cut west.
Now what did I just tell you?
That's right, folks. This lady kicks a great amount of ass. That guy's not going anywhere.
We will skin you alive. You will never leave this.
And of course, we're going to miss that bit too.
No feast for you, Sunan. My crew is in danger. You must be my eyes.
Alright, so she's picked up an axe. Right. So, that takes care of that. See to crouch.
My crew is in danger. I need to reach them.
Let's see if there's anything running around in here that I could break up to get stuff. Nope, not that. Certainly. Give me the shield. You don't want to give me the shield? Well, fuck you too then. Didn't I break that a minute ago? I'm pretty sure I broke that.
I feel better. Stronger.
Okay, so this is now proving to be far too choppy for what we'd intended. The sad part is it's not really using all that. It really wasn't using very much GPU load for a moment there. And yes, I could still meet the recommended system specifications, although not by a whole lot. Actually, for best effect, they want you to have a 2080 or better. I've got a 1060, which is still well above.
Save that for later.
Rations are full. As I stated a little while ago, this is pretty much the same as every other Ass Creek game going back for a long ass time. It's a great big huge open world. Complete with all the crap. Most of a kilometer away is where we have to go. Find and rescue my crew.
One of Kjotve's men. I need to be careful.
And he's not there anymore. By the way, between here and there, he's the only enemy. He's the only enemy available.
I must be careful now.
Well, apparently lots of things have happened. Aside from the fact that he changed from that he changed apparently from male to female. Yeah, because that's just an aside. You know, nothing really major. All right. Great. Nope. I want the title screen because I want to show you I want to show you this one last thing that I forgot to pick. That I forgot to pull up in the settings. And then we're going to move on to something better. By the way, if you were expecting anything like Skyrim, you are going to be sadly disappointed. In the gameplay, assassination sequences on. You can even be nude. Okay, full aim assist, and this one down here, guaranteed assassination. Enable or disable the ability to assassinate all enemies in one shots. Well, only if it wouldn't be that bad to be gender fluid in cold weather as long as the fluid doesn't freeze. However, that's actually beyond the scale. Now you're kind of seeing why I'm doing the whole renting thing. Okay. Parts of the UI require in-game currency that you must buy with real money. And I'll be hanged if I'm going to be that stupid. And Opal is absolutely correct. If it wasn't for price gouging in the microtransactions, it would just be a standard game. And that's a thing that I would like to see. I would have loved to have seen this one not get bogged down in microtransactions. That would have been freaking brilliant the whole way around. That would have been...
Pure greed.
What?
It's nothing but pure greed. Because the devs aren't going to really see much of that. They may see a penny from every $100 spent. You know?
Actually, the developers don't get any of that money. All that money goes to Ubisoft's bank account.
Yeah.
Especially since the developer is actually one of Ubisoft's direct studios. It's a first-party studio. And that is by all standards completely fucking rude.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, don't do that. Just don't.
Yeah.
Stop being retarded and just get with the fucking program.
That's why I'm, except for very limited, and I do mean limited circumstances, I am really not supporting the AAA industry until they get their shit together and stop being ass wipes.
Well, Squeenix actually did fairly well with Final Fantasy VII Remake. It plays a bit more like 15 than I like, but screw it. We've got it's a thing, and it doesn't have a huge number of microtransactions in it.
No,
there were some special.
I don't even mind them. I was gonna say I don't even mind them breaking it up.
Well, they did the Midgar section. They did the Midgar section by itself. They added a bunch of new content, some really weird stuff that goes along. I don't actually care. It's fine. Mm-hmm. Even if they stop it right there, you still got a game out of it. Yeah. And a game that actually lives up to the idea of a JRPG, at least for the most part.
And it had a fair bit of content in it too.
We were also getting deep. We were actually getting deeper into characters, so we're gonna wind up dead at the end. I mean, if I remember correctly, the only actual survivor of the Plate 7 crash was Wedge.
As I said, in the AAA industry, I'm being very restrictive of what I support. I mean, Project CD Red has been a lot more on the positive side. I think they have done some questionable things, but it's been minor, and it's mostly been around crunch. But
CD Projekt Red, they've done their thing, and that's and fine, whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm not a big fan of the idea of crunch. I know what it's like. I'd rather not if I could get away with it. But still. For a week or maybe 2, that might be okay. As long as you give them a nice chunk of break afterwards and you pay them the extra that they have coming for their work. That would be, you know, if you're getting the last little bit done ahead of a launch, then sure, okay, why not? And you're paying, as long as you're paying them for their for the extra time you have to put in, and all the separation for family and shit, a week or maybe 2 wouldn't be that psychologically damaging. But you're looking at a BioWare game where, at some BioWare games where there was, 4, 5, 6 months of nothing but crunch. We got to get it done, guys. No, you don't need to get it done that damn bad.
no.
You're gonna just, if you're destroying people to get there, then that is actually bad planning on the part of management, and management should be ashamed of itself. I don't care if it's actually part of the culture. That's a thing that needs to go away.
Yeah.
If you've got, a bunch of bugs that you need to finish up to make sure that it ships, okay. Like 2 weeks before an actual release, then sure, why not? You pay them, you give them a week off after you're done, and I wouldn't bitch too loud about that, because there's always projects everywhere in any industry where you've got this order that has to be done now, and yeah, okay, it'll cost you, but it won't cost the worker nearly as much. Because crunch is actually a thing that exists in most industries. People getting massive amounts of overtime. Viva la... Okay. Somebody send me a copy of that link into Discord, please.
Yeah,
I'd appreciate that.
I will. I know them. Oh, they're cool. They're cool. They do skits.
Oh, they do skits. I've actually thought about doing skits, but I need more help for that.
Yeah, I'm no good. Don't ask me.
Well, I'd have to do... it would actually just be all voice acted shit.
Hey, Tom's good at that. He's gonna kill me now.
Pardon me? All right.
He's gonna kill me now.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
He'd have to find you first, though, I think. All right. So, we're an hour down, and we have another game to play. This game I expect to be better. Because reasons. And it is actually the game that I listed in the description. Okay, we are not actually wow. For the record, for at least the next couple of months, we have another modem in the house that has been assigned to the children by their school. They get to work off of that, and I get to work off of my modem, which is actually making things a little better, at least in terms of bandwidth and stuff. Okay. Let's go. Observer System Redux. All right. It depends on how you die, dude. Some deaths are just never questioned. Hell, Princess Diana cacked it, and almost nobody questioned what the hell happened. Was the guy drunk? Was the driver drunk? Was pretty much what it was.
Pretty much.
That was pretty much the only question that anybody really had. But since the driver died along with Diana, it really wasn't. It really was. It was finally brought down, chalked up to a matter of curiosity, and everybody fucking forgot about it. All right, hello, Bloober team. You did good work on Observer. I'd like to see. We're going to see now how they did this again. That apparently there is new content and stuff. Plus some updated graphics and some other really fun things in memory of Rutger Hauer. Rutger Hauer is the voice actor for the main character. They switched it over to Unreal Engine because reasons. Do not shut the game off if you're seeing that. Fine. We're good.
Yeah, they didn't want to get real, so they went with Unreal.
Live, so that in that good time there should be no...
I'm going to turn this down a little more. Oh, crap. Okay. Settings is... We have some gameplay settings is. We have vibration and subtitles and stuff. The controls. These are the controls for the... And pretty much those are really mousy things. Left mouse button, right mouse button, case log for the middle, and all the other neat shit. So this is more or less what I would find with standard video. We can do all of the things. And actually, let's cut that to. Actually, I'm gonna leave it there. I could do we could do ray tracing, but that's gonna cost hard. We're set for VSync, which means no more than 60 frames a second. And unlike AskRead, which gives us a field of view in percent, we actually have a number of degrees.
I prefer degrees. I don't know about you guys, but I prefer degrees.
You're not saying anything. They also have some accessibility things. Okay. Mono sound. Nope. You could also skip the mini game. All right. For those who are at least somewhat visually impaired, show the name of the speaker, text colors, etc. We'll apply that. I do not actually appreciate head bob, and there's a number of reasons for that.
I don't mind head bob. It's motion blur I hate.
Well, motion blur is a pain in the ass, but that head bobbing actually gives me vertigo.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, head bob gives me all kinds of problems, especially when the motions in question are particularly violent.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Minor head bob, yeah. No, I'm a little more on the minor. I do like a slight sway, but yeah.
Okay. But whilst your head will move back and forth when you move, your brain is actually set up to maintain to not communicate that much to your of that to what your on the conscious level. Your head does bob back and forth when you walk or you run or shit, but you won't ever notice that. All right, as you can see. Go for the load game. There are no save games. New game. I did not play this ahead of time. The year is
Not that
2084.
I would care if you did. Not that I care if you did.
The year is 2084.
I'm sure some people
He's
would.
speaking.
Told me what the world would become, I would not have believed them. First, there was the nanophage, the disease of the transition. A digital plague that swept across the land, killing thousands upon thousands of augmented souls. A heavy cost for meddling with our minds. Then came the war, the big one. The great decimation. The West killed the East killed the West. There were no winners. Except for Cairo. The corporation seized power and forged the Fifth Polish Republic, a crooked empire of blood and ash. There was no one left to oppose them. But still, they endured, and so it goes. The rich get richer as the poor rot away in their hovels, desperately looking for ways to escape reality. I am what they fear, a corporate tool of oppression. A despised leech that creeps into your dreams and feeds your fears. If you don't remember, you won't remember. That's what they call me. To access you, to gather evidence, to dredge up whatever's hiding in the darkest corners of your mind. My name is Daniel Lozastri. I'm an observer.
Not if you're Hillary Clinton. Ha! Hobo with a shotgun in space! No. We're definitely in Poland. Alright. Left mouse button or space? Let's go that way. Because you can't actually... we're in Krakow. That's what I see. I thought that was correct. No. I don't want to be. Yeah.
Lazarski, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
You okay there? I've been hailing you for the past 5 minutes.
I was having a nap. It's all good.
Must have dozed off.
No rest for the wicked. How's the dream meter treating you?
Well, I'm not a vegetable yet.
Could have fooled me.
Already are.
I'm serious, Dan. Your signal's all over the place. Have you taken your meds?
I don't want to.
Not in a while.
Do it now. I need you in good shape.
Yes.
There you go. Looking better already.
Pretty sure those typos were in the original.
When you see the headlines, another leech goes berserk.
Don't be like that. It's just...
Yeah. What's this about? Just checking in, or you need me downtown?
Nah, just a checkup. No one left for you to interrogate.
Sounds pretty bad.
Yeah, not pretty. The explosion leveled half a block. The place is still on fire. Corporate goons all over the place, securing the area.
Covering your tracks, I mean?
Careful what you say. This is a monitor channel.
Who is this? How'd you get this frequency?
Don't you recognize me?
Adam?
Yes. Well, what's left of me? Dad.
What happened? Where have you been all this time?
Away from you. It's funny. Thought it would be easier. To hear your voice after all these years. But really is it?
Come on, Adam, don't start.
thought I could pull it off, you know? I was so close.
Family conversations. We shouldn't be listening to this, should we?
Now it's... Can't be for nothing.
Where you are, I'll come and get you.
Shit. Dad. For once in your life, just listen to me. Whatever happens, I need you to remember, you're not in control.
Adam, can you hear me? You still there? Adam? Damn it. Matriarch, display caller ID.
Displaying now.
Klepinsk? That's new. Matriarch, locate source of last call.
Triangulating coordinates.
We already did that.
Location established. Tenement building. Class C district.
Ooh, yeah, no shit. Well, yeah, even in the future, people use laptops because that's actually an efficient way to do things.
Yeah.
Also note that laptops at that point would be relatively inexpensive as opposed to, oh, I don't know, brain implants and stuff.
Well, they thought we'd be flying cars by now.
Yeah, well, that was never going to happen, and we already knew that.
Yeah.
I don't think they actually changed very much in the first part of the game, and if I remember correctly, the typos were part of the original game. The typos in the intro, pretty sure they were part of the original game. So that was their opportunity to fix it, and looks like they may have failed to do so.
Yeah.
Or it could be because these people naturally speak Polish and not English.
That's true.
Observer. One of the things I will say about this, though, is it's using less RAM than it used to. And the GPU load isn't as high either.
Oh, that's awesome.
I do kind of like that, yes. Okay, who are you? Who are you? You are a janitor. That's what you look like. Alright. I don't actually have a mini-map this time.
Need to get out. Easy there, Tin Man. I'm not looking for trouble. Oh, tenant? Huh? Sort of. Name? Grabinski. Leon Grabinski. Tenant. Oh, apartment 7. Ground floor. Through the courtyard. Turn right, turn left. Straight ahead, turn right. Yeah, I got it. Backwards and forwards. Thanks. Door open.
Attention citizens. Curfew is now in effect in all Class C districts. Remain in your apartments and enjoy your chosen holographic content. Thank you for your cooperation.
The washer closet. 2, 3. 5, 4, 5, and that means what I'm looking for is actually over here. That's 8. Where's 7? 7's got to be here somewhere. There's 7. Ooh, that is quite the chunk of tech here.
Ooh, interesting. I do like how everything looks.
Getting some stuff warmed up here. I'm not even at the current settings, even at high settings, I'm not using more than 80% of GPU. Well, actually, I lied. About 85. 85 seems to be the max, and that's for a 1060. Oh, that is quadruple plus on good. We don't like that thought. Duh. This is.
This is Lazat, ID 656210. Can anyone hear me?
Oh.
Okay, man. Maybe it's not him. Doesn't have to be.
Well, I haven't seen him in a while, so.
Operational efficiency restored.
This is Lazowski 656210, setting up a crime scene. I need to check the victim's compass for connections.
Okay.
$6 million volts wasn't enough. HN. Gotta start somewhere. ID check. Failed. Time of death. About an hour ago. Before he called me.
Well, on the upside, it shouldn't reek in here too badly now. Alright, what the hell is this?
Controlled substance 45F, better known as feed. You'd never touch this, Greg.
Oh, that doesn't look like anything of any major importance. Okay, that is somebody's sleeping arrangements. No identification for you. Alright, that shit's all down.
Collateral damage or evidence disposal?
Processors. That's a motherboard.
Nope, TomTom says the sound for the game is very low compared to your voice.
Okay. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can't fix it for you. There's really not much sound going on at the moment.
Chiron Incorporated. High-level clearance. Looks genuine, but it's expired.
Okay. We got a large, this is a large chunk of what was in here anyway. Oh, excuse me. Holy crap, that was terrible. Let's have a look. That's that motherboard. Ooh, hello, nurse.
Printed on real paper. An arcade for you, Adam.
I don't think it was actually Adam that did it. We've already done that. Okay. Okay. Motherboard again, couple of pieces of couple older machines. Not that machines apparently have changed very much in the last while. Okay. So we don't actually. Okay. Nanophage and I, the book. Alright. So that's it for the bathroom. Oh, hello.
The hidden data storage. The encryption is too complex for my hacking tool. I'm taking it with me. Might be able to decode it later. You never cared about this stuff.
Wow.
Oh. TomTom's asking if you jacked it a little bit more.
What?
TomTom's asking,
Fine, give me.
basically asking to jack it a little more.
That's quite a bit more. Go with that. Okay, I think I've found everything I'm going to in here. That is obviously not the kid's body. But I do but on the other hand, I do actually, speaking of bodies, I actually have one.
Panel busted. Signal must have come from somewhere else. Guess I triggered the security system. Must be a way to deactivate it.
Okay. Unregistered security code. Of course there is. Alright. So, according to tracing the wires all over hell leads us back over here. Peter. We can't get to there from here. But I do know where the wire goes. Well, let's make sure that I'm in the right spot. Goes to there. And from here to... not there. Oh.
What the fuck do we have in here? Claw marks.
Oh, does it look like claw marks? Like you couldn't have figured that out without this. Alright. Yep, you can see the marks actually. Alright. Wow. Check that out. This guy got messed up.
Let's see.
Erratic cutting pattern. Indicating the killer was in a frenzy.
Contaminants detected. Failed to extract forensic data. A hollow frame. I take. Okay. That looks like a picture of the kid.
And so this is your apartment. Doesn't mean it's your apartment.
Note that Dad's face is fuzzed out and kid's looking to the right. The other one must be Mom. At least that's a guess.
It's the spot. There has to be something. Bingo.
Ooh.
Scottish numbers.
So I've got one of them. The only question is, where are the others? And how would they be of interest? Let's just check this guy again. No. No, no, no. Oh, never mind. I know what it is now. I went the wrong direction. I'm back in the... I'll bet you anything this is what... I bet you anything I know what this is. 1, 9... 1, 9, 8. There we go. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 would have been too easy. It was worth a shot. Oh, now we have sparks. Okay, what the hell did that open? Oh. I see, said the blind man to his deaf dog. According to our sources, no high-ranking Chiron official was injured in the tragic event. Why would this be of importance? Except, of course, that it cuts down the possibility of it being a terrorist attack. A reactor malfunction? Why would a terrorist go for a critter that was not doing anything else? If you had an opportunity at a high-end corporate target, read an enemy target, you might actually get somewhere. Okay, HN is this. An air dome access code. Maybe I should change them. Complications. Can't expect to now just focus on your work and leave the human relations. What the fuck? Who's Jay? Alright. Already got that part. Let's see. Documents. Corrupted data. All of that data is corrupted. Can I download it? Open the gate.
Deactivated the apartment security system, leaving the crime scene.
And now we can shut that down. On. Alright. Now we can go away.
This just doesn't feel right. You're still alive. No one.
That could potentially be wishful thinking, but HN.
Attention to Inventory procedure. Goods will be processed. Remain in your apartments and wait for the inspection.
Ground floor, huh? Okay, apparently the lockdown is over now, or something else is going on. Okay, none of this is relevant.
Hey, you there. Come here, quick.
What is it?
What's up with the lockdown? Is it the page? Was there an outbreak?
Yeah.
Well, you can't rule that out. For now, you better stay in your apartment.
Well, what the hell else am I gonna do? Wait, why am I talking to you? You might be infected. Get away from me.
I'm going to infect you through the fucking door. Dude, what the hell is your difficulty? Apartment 1. Can I click on you? Nope. How do I forget how I get out of here. Well, I suppose this works pretty well. That's a pigeon. Why is that a pigeon?
Oh. Oh, there's the pigeon.
Dating somebody.
KPD, I need to talk to you.
You broke it! No, you broke it! Nuh-uh!
Would you get these kids to shut up? I'm fucking talking here. Yeah, what's this about?
Do you know the tenant in apartment 7?
Dad, Tommy's picking on me! Shut up, snitch!
I thought I told you to shut up!
Wow.
7, huh? Nah, can't say that I know the guy.
Okay, so it's a guy.
Yeah, well, seen him once or twice. I might have a vague recollection.
Could you give me a vague description?
Maybe. What's it to you?
My son might have been staying in that apartment. I'm trying to find him.
Well, why don't you tell me what he looks like? I'll let you know if it rings a bell.
We lost touch. It's been a while.
Huh. Sign of the times, I guess. See, I'm a family man myself.
You're also an asshole.
No, you shut up! No, you!
I swear, if you don't shut up,
Yeah, I can tell. So, can you describe him or what?
young, probably in his 20s. Medium height, medium build. He wasn't very memorable.
Obviously.
Is everything all right in there?
What? Oh, yeah. You know how kids are these days.
Do I?
Yeah, you gotta be strict with them, or they'll just walk all over you. Usually, I just sit them down in front of the projectors. Keeps them nice and quiet. But the thing just went and died on them. Cheap American crap.
Ooh.
Have you seen anything suspicious around the building? Any strangers skulking around?
Nah, I don't pay much attention to the other tenants. Bunch of losers. A lot of them.
You're so dumb. Not as dumb as you are. No, you're way dumber.
Shut the fuck up!
Not upstanding like you.
You bet your ass. Good thing we'll be getting out of this dump soon.
Is that right?
Yep, I've been working my way up. I even filed for a status upgrade. Once that goes through, we'll be moving to a B-class district in no time.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Oh yeah, good luck with that. But oh look at, yeah, no, everybody's pet butthole. Oh look, it's the shower room, and still a busted toilet. What's good in here? Nothing. Ooh, you look like fun.
Oh, I see one static number. I see two. Oh, yeah, we're behind you. I see what you're talking about.
Well, hello, nurse. Here's the backside.
That's an interesting hacking game, I have to say.
Janet left the door open. Hey, there you are. You. I remember. Something triggered the lockdown. Trying to get it open. Rudy and I. You think it might be the nanophage? You had any recent outbreaks? No. Last one. Long time ago. Down by the river. All the implants. Back. The implants. I take it Rudy's the robot? Multifunction service and maintenance. Drone. Don't lose it. What? Wanders off. Sometimes. Need to track manually. Can we lift the lockdown from the inside somehow? Or get a message out? No. Keep people in. Isolate, accommodate, alleviate.
This guy's messed up.
How that last one used to work. You keep records of your tenants. I need to match a name to an apartment. Register. Office. Authorized. Personal only. I'm a police officer. That's authorized enough. I know what you are. Oh, yeah? Back during war to Juan alive. Sent for one of you to get into his head.
Yup. That would be what an observer is.
You fought in the big one. Is that why you got all this junk in you?
Plasma sweep. Hit our convoy. Burrowed through armor.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring back memory.
Yes. Memories.
What could you tell me about the tenant in apartment 7? Tenant? Yeah, tenant. How long has he been living there? Yeah. Maybe longer. Not a good time. You ever talk? Didn't get out much. None of them do. All right, Tin Man. Let me know if it comes back to you. Anyway, how about you show me that register now? Tenant. Name. All I have are initials. H-N. H-N. Match. 2 entries. Elena Novak. Apartment 104. Hannah Nader 106. Thanks. I might need to see that register later. Can I use your office? You can. Office. And look, don't make a mess. Okay. I'm gonna go nose around. Can you give me access to the rest of the building? Assistance. Unstable. Unlocked. What I could. Thanks. Sorry, I didn't even get your name. I'm Dan. Name? Janice. Like a Roman god. You know. Good to meet you, Janice.
Smeagol of the future.
Out. Need to get it out.
Alright, so now that I have control again, let's jog our asses into the office here real quick and see what we got. Chiron Incorporated. Alright, the only thing of any use to us is this terminal here, which actually looks like an old XT. Oh boy, propaganda piece. Love those. God, still love those. B-class appointment. Oh no! That is triple plus on cool. Alright. Okay. So this is ground floor. First floor, Novak Helena and Hannah Nader. Second floor. Jankowski Tamara. Floor 3. Okay, so this is three floors. It's easy enough to look up. I might actually do that. All right. Where is storage 4007? I'm not seeing storage for 007. That's interesting. Alrighty then. Well, that's entertaining. That guy has video games. Alright, so now it's time to go to floor 1. If I can. Should be a way to do that around here somewhere. Oh, interesting. Okay, those are involved in the lockdown. Please note, recycle bins. All right. Open that. There's the tattoo parlor. There's the way into the building. The tattoo parlor is next. Oh, and it's locked. Okay. Maybe the way up to floor. Maybe the way up to the first floor is back that way. Oh, there it is. (101 to 104, 105 to 114. And a 104 and 106.
Hey, you! I can hear you out there. Help me, please.
What's wrong, sir?
Oh, I heard this awful noise. What's going on?
Here's the
There's
store.
been a lockdown.
A lockdown? No. Oh, God, please, not today.
Are you okay? Sounds like you're in pain.
Oh, it's fine. I'm just... I got a condition. I'm waiting to have it fixed.
Anything I can do?
Sure, if you're an expert in corrective surgery.
Ooh, that's not good.
Well, what's so special about today?
I was scheduled to undergo a medical procedure. It's a private matter. I'd rather not talk about it.
Suit yourself. Sir, I'm wondering if you've seen anything suspicious lately.
I haven't seen anything in over 40 years.
Oh.
That's your condition.
I really don't feel comfortable talking about it.
Fine, I won't waste your time then.
Hey, wait. I did hear something. Quiet footsteps, deliberate, heavy breathing, angry, not hiding, hunting.
Anything else?
The smell. It seemed oddly familiar.
More like A2600, not NES.
Your childhood?
Yes, my family lived outside the city with all manner of creatures. When it would rain, the smell would be similar.
At least we're not talking about the Odyssey 2 here. So... Oh, look. Wow, this stool is intact and it's got a monitor on top, and it's got a monitor in front. Uh-huh. Okay, so apparently I'm collecting personnel files or some shit. 102, it should be 103, which means 104 is over here. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to talk to 104. Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
detected. Strain level decreased.
Still fresh.
Okay, so I was actually supposed to go there. They're just not in a position to answer. Okay, over to 106 now. Oh, 5 to 114. What's over there? That leads down on. That might actually lead down to the other side. .106.
Miss Nader, I'm with the KPD. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Mrs.
Excuse me?
Mrs. Nader.
All right. Mrs. Nader.
What do you want?
Ma'am, is everything all right in there? Are you in some kind of danger?
You tell me, officer. I heard the alarms go off. Are the cleaners on their way? Are any of us safe?
The lockdown seems to be a malfunction. I don't think we're looking at an outbreak here.
Well, I'm sure the other tenants will be glad to hear that.
But not you?
No, officer. Not me.
Have you made any calls in the last hour?
No, I have not.
Could you check your compass for connections? Somebody may have used it as a proxy.
I don't have a compass.
Oh! Well, okay.
No compass? I thought pretty much everyone had one at this point.
Well, you thought wrong. I don't have any implants of any kind.
If you don't mind my asking, do you live alone?
Yes, I do mind, and yes, I live alone.
No spouse or daughter?
Didn't you hear me? I said it was just me.
Then why did you insist on being called Mrs.?
I'm a widow. My wife died many years ago, in the plague.
Sorry to hear that. Is that why you don't have any implants?
Yes. Want to see the scar tissue on my face and neck? It's quite an embroidery. The little monsters really outdid themselves.
Oh dear.
Do I have to show you what's left of my arm? Would that satisfy your curiosity?
Mrs. Nader, I'm just doing my job.
Yes,
Somebody is just a little bit cranky, yes.
The cleaners took my Laura away. One of them turned to me and said precisely that. I never saw her again. Not even the body. It's like she never existed.
A little different here.
Not like that.
No? Oh, so you don't work for the corporation? The very same people who took everything I ever had?
Just because they pay me doesn't mean they own me.
Well, isn't that a pretty thought? You best get on with your duties, officer. I'm sure you have your hands full.
So long, Mrs. Nader. Helena Novak-Idus.
Okay, so we now know that this is it was Helena Novak's. It was Helena Novak that was the HN in question. By means of, yeah, that.
Well, I just let you know we're 5 minutes at a time.
Yeah, I was just looking at that actually. I'm gonna go see if I can't get into somebody's apartment here.
Don't go sniffing around the underwear drawer, though.
Why would I want to do that?
That tends to piss women off or something.
Oh! Holy crap.
A second victim, badly injured but still breathing.
That noise you hear is little motors in a controller.
I'm here to help.
Who did this to you?
Dispatch, this is Lazuski 656210. I got an emergency here.
Okay, that was a waste of time.
Still no connection. Listen to me. The building's on lockdown. There's no way I can help you now. But I can get whoever's responsible for this if you help me find him. Don't try to talk. There's another way.
Behind him? Oh.
Subject approved. Commencing neural interrogation.
Subword would actually probably do very well without the, oh dear. Okay, so this is his entire world this time.
Hey, baby. I'm home.
Amir, is that you?
I cannot go forward from here. Well, this is just creepy as fuck.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, don't get me wrong, the game is really nice looking and it looks like it has depth, but yeah, it's too creepy for me. That's why I'm glad I'm not getting a live feed of this.
My question, of course, is what were we doing wrong? Okay, there we go. We're look at the window, kind of thing. Alrighty then. We're gonna run through this last section here, and then we're gonna call it. Because this is actually the last of the game mechanics that you really have to look at aside from actual combat. And combat's a while from here, so I'm not gonna... Just gonna keep moving here. Seven.
Thanks, kid. This should get me through the week.
Well, considering that, believe it or not, this game here came to me by means of a discount. I got a massive discount on this version of the game because I got a key for the original. And this is actually supposed to be the nice cyberpunk. This is the nice cyberpunky stuff. So yes, transhumanism is definitely a thing.
No, nothing wrong with that. I'm I think it's actually a good idea that you did this because you know you have got an original game and it'd only be fair to show what they've done with it. You know.
Well, they seem to have done quite a lot, actually.
Yeah.
There's been some serious optimization in here.
Yeah. Now I just have an issue with games that get creepy and horror-ish. But other than that, I think this game is beautiful.
Okay, where the hell am I now? I have no idea. I'm guessing we're kind of walking through. We're kind of trying to walk through his day, or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're wanted here.
All right, this must be the basement area. Okay, where to now? That is one rude looking dude. Okay, I'm decidedly not going in the correct direction.
Oh. Wow.
Okay, that's the direction I came from. That's not it. I love me some little mazy things. Uh-huh. All right. I think we're actually going to Kill the game here. 3 minutes, that's fine. And yeah, I was actually getting kind of lost because I couldn't actually see all the things. And I don't remember this particular issue being quite that particular instance being quite that complicated. Actually, I don't remember necessarily that particular instance at all.
Mm-hmm.
And that being said, it's now 5 after 1 p.m. on the left coast of North America, and it is probably time to bail. Opal, where's their decision made? Are we playing Cold Steel 4, or are we going to continue with Persona 5?
Well, you know how I'm going to vote.
Yes, you want me to get on to the Futaba bits here sooner rather than later.
Mm-hmm.
And Opalina, of course, is trying to create a second vote, which they don't get. What do you think, Thomas? Tom. The twin Toms. What do you guys think? Should we do some more Trails of Cold Steel 4, or do we want to do? We want to go back to Persona 5. And
give it a few minutes.
Well, I have to give it at least. I have to give it at least 2 minutes anyway. But yeah. The question of does it suck? Observer system redo, and Ask Creed Valhalla. Ask Creed Valhalla is probably not a terrible game, but it sucks because they've done all this other shit. I find that unacceptable. TomTom has no preference, which is fine in its own way. I actually do have the. I've actually got Planetscape Torment on the schedule for the end of the year. Just so you have that one. Just so you have that one fixed in your little brain, TomTom. I'm gonna put it back. We're gonna play it some more as soon as I figure out exactly where the hell I'm supposed to be going. So, observer system redo. Does it suck?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I actually thought it looked pretty cool. I mean, it's a little weird, and the gore factor, or the creepy / gore factor, rules it out for me. But I could think of a few people who would probably enjoy this game.
Actually, I'm not minding the game if I'm being honest. Some of that I expected, other bits not so much.
Yeah, that's just my issue. That's just my personal issue with gore and creepy games.
Also note that the dreamscape that we were the sort of semi-dreamscape that we were in gives us more, actually gives us a little bit more realistic impression of the inside of the human mind. You won't act because they don't file memory sequentially.
No.
It's not like a computer.
No.
I have every intention of it. I have every intention of doing so, and right now I'm scheduling for a little down towards the end of the year, probably right after Christmas. Speaking of Christmas, here in about a month, I'm going to have my oldest son here, and he may be joining in from time to time. He'll be here for just over a month. Actually, just less than a month. That is definitely not what I want. I want thing. Apparently, there's a driver update available. So, I was looking for a thing, and now I've forgotten what it was. It's okay. On sometime next week, we will have a game called Proteus, which is supposed to be kind of which is going to be kind of the we like Doom shooter type of thing. Be doing that on Wednesday. But yeah, actually, Observer System Redo, I got for free, Observer, the original Observer game, I got for free, or I got from the publisher a couple of years ago, and we talked about it at the time. Going back to it for System Redo now has actually given me a little bit of a confuse. You could probably tell how I was when I was wandering around the first apartment, going batshit, trying to figure out how to get the hell back out of it. I figured it out eventually, which I suppose isn't actually terrible. One of the things of interest, though, Tom, and I understand that you were having an issue hearing the game. There's really not much. There wasn't really much sound going on at the time, and I still turned it up because, well, okay, why not? Once I'm going to do some more research into Torment because it had been quite a while when I played it the last time, and it's been even longer. It's been a while now since we had it on. So we're going to get a 2-hour thing of Torment at some point. The Deaths of Glory on Proteus. It's Prodeus. Yes. And I find that actually at this particular moment in time very likely. It's a classic Doom style shooter with the graphics with some of the graphics to match. So you can take that the way it looks. In fact, let me just grab that here. $25 for that game, by the way. Observer System Redo is right now available at $28. You're going to pay $60 for the standard edition of Assassin's Creed Valhalla because it's fucking Ubisoft, and if you don't want the Ubisoft launcher, you're not going to get to play. But yeah, because I owned a copy of the first version of Observer, they gave me the second one for $6 in tax. It was like an 80% off discount because you owned it. You have it, therefore we're going to give you an 80% discount to upgrade. Okay. Written in text. Okay. Because of parts of the overlay. Oh crap! You should have said that. Because I can actually kill or make more transparent the Streamlabs link.
Either that or bring the bottom of the chat up a little bit so that it's not as long as it leaves about.
I could do that too, actually. That might not be a bad idea, actually. Let me just adjust. You know what? Let me just adjust that right now. Just like so. And then we'll turn this text here to be a little more transparent. Where'd it go?
Oh yeah, that would be perfect.
There we go. That'll help.
Yeah.
That way, if we have problems with those later, then that way, if we have things that are going to depend entirely on, yeah. So that should take care of that. Yeah, the overlay on the chat. I don't want to turn the transparency down. Don't want to turn the transparency up too much on that link in the lower left-hand corner. I could actually try and make it smaller. That might not be a bad idea. Here, let's do that. Actually, I can't make it a whole lot smaller because of the size of the font. Oh, maybe I can. Let's do it this way. Just like so. There. Now to keep it a while. That was just a problem because you can hardly hear when Mr. Howard speaks to himself. Well, yeah, that's probably true. Mr. Howard was actually a very soft-spoken sort of creature. And I feel bad, actually, for Mr. Howard. He did a lot of good work over a great many years. His passing as a result of cancer last year was not great. Would have liked to have seen a bit more of him. Anyway, I think that's going to about do it for us today. How about you, Opal?
Yeah.
We will be back on the Catterday to do something.
Okay.
We're not sure what yet. Probably going to be Persona 5 Royal. Except, of course, that what we're going to be doing in P5R is going to be mostly social links and stuff. Between now, for the period of time between, for the about week or so until Kaneshiro finally confesses and does all of his shit. So we're gonna go with that. Maybe we'll see. As opposed to watching Yuna in her swimsuit running around in Erin and off to the Sunderland province to go do shit over there. Because that shit will be funny too. All right. All right then, folks. Between now and the next time we see you then, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Share the video out to everybody you know and a lot of people you probably don't know. But until then, be safe, be sane.
And let's make games super enjoyable again. And with less microtransactions.
Gods, yes, please. Knock it off with the microtransactions. Seriously, Ubisoft.
Yeah.
I mean, if you know what the sad part of it is, I wouldn't have been nearly as pissed off if they just put dollar amounts on.
Yeah. Well, and also made it like significantly cheaper, like a quarter of the price. Like the price they had, that was high. Holy crow, is that ever high?
Well, you can buy it in pieces, but the pieces that cost you more than the bundles.
Yeah.
But yeah, you need like 18,000 points to buy all the shit. It's like, fuck me.
Yeah.
$2,500. Hooray! And then you'd still have points left over that you couldn't do anything with.
Yeah.
All right. See you guys later.